que su protagonismo es indudable, aparece siempre. Y en este segundo tiempo ha virado su posición sobre la izquierda, está apareciendo más en zonas centrales y gravitando con más peso.
Se la tiran a Spicer, va bien habilitado, le dio el zurdo, gol. ¡Gol! Le da vuelta al marcador, ahora gana Orlando 2-1.
Un pique fantástico por la lectura del tiempo y del espacio. Pica en el momento justo para romper la defensa, cayendo a espaldas del lateral de su zona. Y después la bomba, ese remate potente cruzado al segundo palo, es todo en el gol. De Trinidad para el mundo, Tyrese Spicer pone la ventaja para Orlando.
Getting under his skin early on in his MLS career.
Well, you'll remember in March him gesturing to Orlando City's bench, asking about an autograph. Here is Messi. Oh, wonderful skill, wonderful goal! Oh, Lionel Messi, incredible!
Constantly floating, putting you in a bad spot. Otavio slides one way, Iago slides the other. And you've got two Brazilians completely undressed by the best player of all time and the best Argentine, number 10, there's ever been. Brilliant movement off the ball, quick touches, and then a wand of a left foot. The World Cup.
With the Dane Eric Sviatchenko tonight. He's opened some eyes and he's earned a third MLS start tonight, Resh, and I stress earn based on our conversation with Ben Olsen. Here's Ramirez to work this across. Laid off by Azuni. Now Nelson. Jaden Nelson going for goal! Off the post and in! The Canadian World Cup hopeful opens the scoring. Austin FC with the big start tonight.
The way they go from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, but it's really intelligent from Nelson because he's just staying out of the eye shot of Andrade. So when he gets the ball, he knows exactly what he wants to do. He just takes this touch inside now. The whole of the goal opens up and Bond's got absolutely no chance. But I love the interchange because they switch the play from right to left, and because of that, Houston end up lopsided. That gives the time and space for Nelson to just then tuck inside. And it's an absolutely shot of perfection because, as you'll see here, comes off that inside post. Gives Bond absolutely no chance whatsoever.
First time Houston's conceded now in a 3-match.
On a number of occasions. Bright does well. He's been one of the better performers for Inter Miami. Messi, first time a little bit of space for him. Lionel Messi, inside the area, and scores! Quiet no more! Lionel Messi delivers a dagger into the hearts of these Rapids fans. Inter Miami regaining the lead.
Now this is interesting because this play starts deep in their own end, and it's the fullback Jackson Travis who's attempting to make a run in behind Inter Miami's back line, but just so quickly they transition the ball. Yannick Bright is able to find Messi, and all he needs is the smallest window. The smallest window, the smallest gap.
Only 2 touches inside the penalty area for Austin so far in the first half. Biro drives it in, he finds a wide open man who smashes it home. It's Mikel Dessler on the volley.
Enemy foundation to be able to go and explode defensively. Just before this is where they get it wrong. And Owen Wolf holds the run to allow Biro to get down in. Once he does, forget it. You've compressed the back line. It's negative defending where you're not.
Had an open goal to look at from albeit a tough angle. So it's still 1-1. Here they come again. Sliding tackle Bell, but it bounces to Afrifa. Afrifa curling effort, and it bounces off the bar and in. A superb finish from Steven Afrifa, and Sporting Kansas City have gone in front 2-1.
All of it, though, forward-facing by Garcia. When he gets pulled to ground, great job by the referee. He allowed them to play advantage. And if you're Austin, you have got to put more pressure on the substitute. Wrong foot's the defender. smart. Coming back across by Afrifa. Recognizes the goalkeeper's off his line. Lets it fly. And
tried to cushion it down. Osorio onto the end of it. Emilio demanding. Instead goes wide to Etienne. Etienne cutting round. Etienne, a little space. Etienne! Golazo! Talk about big week for Derek Etienne Jr. World Cup player, world-class finish. Toronto equalize.
Beauty! Just knew exactly what he wanted to do. Get that yard! And then unleash a thunderbolt. There's absolutely nothing Christian Kalina can do about it. He tries, but that is so much power, so much accuracy. It's class from the Haitian international. Wow, what a goal.
Another look behind the net.
Oh, wow.
Off of the crossbar, into the back of the net. Unstoppable.
You're going cross-country here like Kerouac or something on the journey for the Galaxy. They come forward again. Peck unleashes one! Absolutely superb! Gabriel Peck!
way too much respect given here to Peck on the far side. Everything wants to be on the inversion. The cutback to the inside on that magical wand of a left foot. Not enough pressure from Harris. Needs to be tighter, needs to continue to push him to the far side of the field, and instead, what a strike from Peck. If only one.
Now Rodrigo de Paul with room to carry forward. Clips it into Leo Messi. Messi to Suarez, back to Messi. Oh, still into Berghuis!
38 years old, and yet he's still moving like this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The rest of the world better beware. While he's been publicly indifferent on the World Cup, if you've watched anything over the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's ready. And the world's ready for the greatest of all time to defend his World Cup title. Berterame better buy him a drink. Put on a platter as he dances and glides his way through 4 Timber defenders.
Euro 2016 winner with Portugal over the ball. Myriad of maybes awaiting the service. In it comes from Gomes. It's a delightful ball in. It's clipped away for now into the path of Hugo Picard. Oh, brilliant. That's a sensational goal for Columbus Crew and Hugo Picard. His second goal of the campaign, and Columbus Crew lead in the backyard of Philadelphia Union. And how?
Gomes whips in a wonderful ball in, and it's dealt by Macania on the first one, but it's slow to come out to Picard. But how about that for a finish? It's a great ball in, and the knockdown drops right on top of that box there. He's going away from goal and then just wraps that foot around it, picking out the top corner perfectly. On the road now. What a finish from Picard. 1-0 to the Crew here.
Well, Hugo Picard, the 23-year-old Frenchman.
Para ver más, suscríbete al canal de Fox Deportes en YouTube.